A recent conflict has caused concern among local communities along the border with Kenya. Authorities in both countries have been urged to address the stalemate and to ensure calm is restored. Both sides have committed to do all they can to de-escalate the situation. CGTN's Abdulaziz Billow has more.
Recent clashes along the border between Somalia and Kenya has displaced up to 9,000 households, with the United Nations warning of further displacement unless leaders resolve the standoff soon. Schools, health centers and homes were affected by heavy fighting between the National Army and forces loyal to Jubaland, a regional administration that has been at loggerheads with the central government.
Conflict has displaced people, their properties set on fire, houses burned to the ground. The government has airlifted wounded soldiers and civilians. We are calling on the central government to address the conflict and ensure local communities live in peace.
For weeks now, Mogadishu has been mobilizing troops along the border region. Jubaland's leadership has condemned the deployments, terming it as a use of force to address a political standoff that started in August last year following a disputed election in the strategic regional state.
Both sides of this conflict must de-escalate the situation and end the forceful displacement of people living along the border. On both ends of the border, we have the same people, same community doing trade and living together in peace. It's time to end politics and conflict.
At the heart of the conflict is Abdulaziz Janan, a security minister for the Jubaland administration. He is believed to be hiding in Mandera town months after fleeing from a government prison in Mogadishu. Somalia has urged Kenya to surrender the fugitive minister. It has also sought the help of Interpol in arresting Janan, who is wanted for committing crimes against humanity.
Regional countries are competing to exert influence in Somalia. The central government isn't strong enough to counter the external aggression. It's wrong for a political conflict that began with a disputed election in Kismayo to spill over and affect the livelihoods of Mandera and other Somali border towns.
For now, relative stability has returned in the border towns of Mandera and Gedo, but there's a growing concern among local communities there that rival Somali forces might clash anytime. The Gedo region is already home to more than 250,000 climate-related displaced persons, and the latest armed confrontation only means that it will take them much longer before they're able to return back to their homes. Abdulaziz Billow, CGTN, Mogadishu, Somalia.